In this video, I'm going to be going over all of the best budget cards to be buying right now in NBA 2K25 Myteam, so you guys can know just what are the best budget cards in this game and the cards that I do think are worth buying for that budget price tag. I will be considering any budget card for like under 40k, but a lot of these cards will be under 10,000, 15, 20k. Some might be a little bit more expensive, but in my opinion, these are going to be all of the best budget cards in my team that I do recommend you guys pick up and add to your squad. So starting off with the prime set, I think from the prime set, there's not too many great budget options. I will say James Posey, I was wrong about this card. He is very good at the shooting guard position because he's 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan. He plays really good defense, 90 steal, 94 perimeter, 92 interior defense is really good on a shooting guard, and he actually has a usable jump shot. Didn't really like this card's jump shot when I tried it out, but now that I've used this card a little bit more and I've tried his jump shot out a little bit more, I do think he's actually a great budget option, and he only goes for 3 to 4,000 MT, maybe 4,000 MT, which is really not that much for James Posey. Other than that, like Jaren Jackson Jr. is pretty. I say Jaren Jackson Jr. Derek Jones Jr. finally can speak English, is actually not a bad card, honestly, at small forward. Like, he's a little bit undersized. He is 6'6" at small forward, but I actually think he's pretty good. His slashing ability is really nice. His jump shot is good. His defense is really good across the board, like 90 block, 92 steal, 94 perimeter, 92 interior defense. Really complete card at the small forward position. Just the only problem is he is only 6'6" at small forward, but still a really good budget option. I would say like Hood Schifino's not horrible, but I do think there's a lot better budget cards at point guard, and I would say Anthony Morrow is a really good pickup. Like, he's probably the best budget card from this set. He's got an amazing jump shot. That AJ Johnson base with the Denny Avdia upper on very quick timing is a really good jump shot. He's also got nice dribble sigs, and he is 6'5" at point guard, 6'10" wingspan, has a 98 3, 96 mid range, 85 driving dunk, really good ball handle stat at a 92. The defense isn't great on this card, so you probably want to play him next to a good defensive shooting guard or next to a really good defensive small forward, but I do think Anthony Morrow is a great budget option, especially at the point guard position. Other than that, though, I would say that's probably it when we're talking about budget cards that I think are worth picking up. I don't think Cat is a budget price tag, and even if he was, he's not that great of a card, if I'm being completely honest. Like, he's okay, but he is a little bit more expensive than I would like to consider, and I don't think he's really worth buying in my personal opinion. But going on over to the signature series set, I think there's definitely more budget cards in here to talk about than there was in the prime set. I do think Amori Caspi is really good at shooting guard. Like, he's an absolute beast. He's 6'9", guys, with a really good jump shot, and also he feels like one of the fastest cards in this game. I think DBG was the first one to mention it to me, or like that I saw DBG talking about it, and Amori Caspi does run extremely fast in game. I don't know if there's anything actually like, fact, based evidence that like he actually runs faster than a lot of cards, because if you look at his speed, or you look at his speed with ball, it's 89 and it's 87, but he feels extremely fast in game, and he has a really good jump shot. He's got solid dribble sigs. I believe he has the tray escape, and yeah, really good defensive card. He's 6'9" at shooting guard. He's an amazing budget card, definitely one I'd recommend if you guys need a budget shooting guard. Ronnie Stuckey's not bad, but he's not great. I do think Wendell Carter Jr., he's definitely a budget price tag. He's really good at power forward, 6'10" with a 7'3" wingspan. Like this card's jump shot a lot. I think he plays good defense in game, even though his defensive stats might not look the greatest. I do think he's a great budget option at the power forward position. So if you guys are looking for a budget power forward, he's not a bad choice. Now, Malcolm Brogdon, kind of going up and talking about a Galaxy Opal card, he's a little bit more pricey, but I do think he's really good. He's only like 25k, maybe 30,000 MT at the most. No, he's down in price. He's like 23k, as you guys can see right here. And if you need an offensive point guard, I would say he's very similar to an Anthony Morrow. Morrow might be better, but Malcolm Brogdon does have the Pro 2 fade. I don't believe Anthony Morrow does, but he's a little bit more expensive. So I think if you want like cheap budget point guards, probably go for like an Anthony Morrow. If you want to spend a little bit more, I think Brogdon is a really good option as well. Great playmaker, great ball handler, doesn't play that great of defense as well, just like Anthony Morrow, but I think for his price is another really good budget option. And then from the rest of this set, like Mario Chalmers can be good. Tijan Salon is like okay at small forward. But I would really only recommend buying, Amori Caspi, Malcolm Brogdon, and Wendell Carter Jr. as like the 3 best budget cards to buy from the signature series set. Now the flash set, stay away from all of these cards. All of these cards are honestly really bad, besides Jaren Jackson Jr., who's obviously not a budget card, and Oscar Robertson as well, who of course is not a budget card, but stay away from the DFSs, the Devin Vassell's. These cards just really aren't that good, and they're also like extremely rare and not even budget cards as well, just because it's so hard to pull those cards from packs. But talking about the fan favorite set, maybe the best set when it comes to budget cards in this game at least right now in my team, because if you include Dino Raja as a budget card, which I will, recommend buying him, he might be a little bit more expensive. Well, 35k. Yo, I wish I had 35k on the normally spent. If I had 35,000 MT on the normally spent, I would 1000% buy this card. He is so 35k. Is that like a snipe? I mean, he's going for like 47,000 MT. That Loki might be a snipe. I wish I could buy this on the normally spent. I 100% would have if I had 35,000 MT. 6'11" power forward, has a 7'3" wingspan, a really good jump shot. He is great defensively. I mean, he's normally like 45k, but I would also include him as a budget card just because he is so worth it at the power forward position. Antoine Jameson, he's a solid budget card. He has a good jump shot. He plays good defense. He's a little bit more on the pricey side, like 35 to 40k, but I do think he's really good at small forward. And then you got like these 4 pink diamonds who are all actually really good. You know, Rocco, Dante Exum, Jeff Green, and Eddie Curry. The 2 best in my opinion being Eddie Curry. I mean, a 7-foot card that can play power forward as well with an elite level jump shot, the LaMelo Ball base, Darius Garland upper on very quick timing is an elite level jump shot for a point guard. And you have it on a pink diamond Eddie Curry, who obviously plays center and plays power forward. And then you got pink diamond Rocco, a 6'9" shooting guard with a 7'2" wingspan, whose defense is unbelievably good. 90 block, 96 steal, 96 perimeter, and a 95 interior defense. Just an unreal card at the shooting guard position. Definitely recommend him if you guys need a budget shooting guard. And then you also got like Dante Exum, who's good, you know, a 6'6" point guard. He plays good defense, has a good jump shot. And then also Jeff Green, who's just a do-it-all small forward, 6'8". I believe he has a 7-foot wingspan and just all around a really good budget option. And then I will give DBG credit. I think Pat Burke, with his jump shot updated on very quick, is actually a solid budget option at the power forward position. Justice Winslow is pretty good as well. And then Dean Wade's not a bad budget small forward as well, 6'9" with a really good jump shot. So I would say like there's so many great budget cards in this fan favorite set. You got Dean Wade, Justice Winslow, Pat Burke, you know, these 4 pink diamond cards, Antoine Jameson, and Dino Raja. Just an absolute beast of a drop. This is probably my favorite drop so far in season number 6. But to go back to season number 5, definitely have to talk about pink diamond Dyson Daniels. I mean, maybe the best budget card in this game. He's 6'7" at point guard with a 6'11" wingspan, and his defense is seriously amazing. He has a 99 steal, as you guys can see, 97 perimeter defense, 92 block, and a 90 interior defense. Like, just an unbelievable card on defense. I mean, he's a card that can seriously compete against the top point guards in this game because of his defense and because of his size at point guard. So if you guys are in need of a budget point guard for 25k, maybe 30,000 MT, don't go pick up anybody else. Go buy this pink diamond Dyson Daniels. He is so good at the point guard position. Talking about the bracket busters set, I would say cards like Tyler Hansbrough, if they're considered a budget card, is a really good small forward. Now he's a little bit more pricey. Once again, he might be like 40,000 MT exactly. Yeah, he's 40k exactly right now, and I do think he's really good for that price. If you're willing to spend 40,000 MT on a small forward, I think he's worth it. He has Pro 2 fade, has a really good jump shot, amazing all-around defender, 93 block, 92 steal, 90 perimeter, 96 interior defense, unbelievable small forward. And I think Carlos Boozer is right on that same level as Tyler Hansbrough as well, but he's like 10,000 MT cheaper at about 30,000 MT. But another really 20k. Do I buy this on the no money spent? Hold on. Do I buy this on the no money spent? Hold on. I want to buy this so bad, but I need Rocco too. I want to buy this so bad. Oh, I want to buy that card so bad, but I'm saving up for Dyson. I'm not gonna lie, 20,000 MT for Carlos Boozer is an insane deal that like I almost want to buy him on the no money spends, but I am saving up for pink diamond Dyson Daniels as our next upgrade. But yes, anyways, Tyler Hansbrough, Carlos Boozer are really good budget cards. I would say that's about it from the bracket busters set. From the Apex set, I think you got to talk about Kel'el Ware, absolute beast at power forward. He's like 15k, as you guys can see right here. He's 16,000 MT, 7-foot power forward card. He looks more like 7'1" or 7'2" with his player model. He has kind of that bigger afro, which does make him look a little bit taller. Has a 7'5" wingspan, has a really good jump shot, and is an amazing defensive card with that 95 block. And then if Ricky Davis is a budget option, if he's under 40k or whatever you guys consider a budget price tag, I would say he's definitely worth picking up. Is there no Ricky Davises on the auction house? Okay, I was gonna say there's no way that's true. Is he 40,000 MT though? He is 40k flat right there, a little bit cheaper, 37k. So I mean, yeah, 37,000 MT, I would consider that a budget card. And if you're looking for a budget shooting guard, Ricky Davis is honestly one of the best in the game. Has an elite level jump shot, really good slashing card with that 98 driving dunk, and plays elite level defense as well. Jared Wallace, kind of on that same level as Galaxy Football, Antoine Jameson. They're good, you know, budget cards in this game at the small forward position, but I do think there are better options. But I would say that's about it from the Apex sets. Going over to Radioactive, you got to talk about pink diamond Jonathan Bender. I mean, what, 16k, 15k, like 15,000 MT for this card, who is a 7-foot small forward with a very quick jump shot. I mean, that is just ridiculous. He's super versatile on the defensive end because of his defense being a 7-foot small forward. Then you got Pink Diamond Matt Barnes, really good shooting guard option. I think he's basically just a slightly worse version of Rocco. And then also Diamond Tyson Chandler is a very good option at the center or power forward spot. Inevitable, I would probably stay away from. I don't think there's really that many great budget options in this set besides maybe Pink Diamond Kobe White or Pink Diamond Danny Green. And then from the unlimited set, unless Rudy Gay or Vlade Divac are budget cards, I don't think there's really that great budget cards in this unlimited set. So going to season 4, I mean, there's like Pink Diamond Stephon Castle, there's Pink Diamond Zach Edey, but besides that, not many great budget cards in there. I would say in season 4, there's really not many great budget cards because, you know, Michael Beasley, he's a little bit too expensive to be considered a budget card. So honestly, kind of just going to skip over season 4. I don't think there's really too many great budget options in here. But season 3, you have Pink Diamond Kristaps, who is about 40,000 MT. He might be a little bit cheaper depending on the day, depending when the market is, you know, crashing or it's up right now. But he's about 30,000 MT. And he is very good for that price at the center position. 7'2" center, has a 7'6" wingspan. I think either 7'5" or 7'6", has a really good jump shot, 93 3 ball, has good Hall of Fame shooting badges, and does play very solid defense. He's a great budget option at the center position. And then again, I would say that's probably about it from season 3. And then season 2, you got your cards like Pink Diamond Dr. J, 35k, absolute beast at the shooting guard position. And then you got cards like maybe Pink Diamond Hakeem, who's another like Tyson Chandler type of card for a little bit more MT, maybe like 14k, 13k, depending on the day. And he's a really good, you know, budget option at the center or power forward spot. But let me know in the comment section down below if there's any other budget cards you guys like. Pink Diamond Zach LaVine could be another option as well. But I think some of the cards I talked about earlier in season 6 are definitely the better budget cards besides like Dr. J, Kristaps, you know, those type of cards. The main better ones are definitely in season number 6. But let me know in the comment section down below what budget cards are you guys rocking on your squad. And I hope you guys did find this video helpful, just knowing all of the best budget cards in this game. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.